People in a small village kept hearing something at night, a woman softly brushing her hair, even though the old tower on the hill had been abandoned for decades. It got worse in October when hikers reported strands of long golden hair falling from the trees like spider silk. Nothing was taken, except anyone who tried to climb the tower stairs. Locals called her the Tangled One. Some said if you listened closely, you could hear whispering behind you, like someone inches away, combing your hair with cold fingers. Before I tell you what rescuers found at the top of the tower, hit subscribe if you'd survive a fairy tale, and hit like if your best friend absolutely would not. One camper claimed he saw a figure leaning out the window, hair twisting on its own, eyes glowing like candle flames. She didn't speak. She smiled, and her hair slithered down the wall like a living rope. When rescuers finally entered the tower, they found matted hair webbing across every corner and deep in the nest. A single comb, still rocking back and forth. The Tangled One was never found. This is part 2 of When Rapunzel Turns Horror. If you haven't seen part 1, you might want to start there. But if you're brave, keep listening. In the first week of winter, residents heard singing across the valley, a lullaby drifting through the fog, with no source to be found. The melody spread quickly, pulling people from their homes like sleepwalkers. Those who followed swore they felt hair brushing their ankles, though the ground was bare. They called her the Siren of Silk. Some say humming the tune makes your hair grow faster and coil tighter around your throat at night. Before I show you what investigators found in the river, hit subscribe if Rapunzel was your childhood favorite, and hit like if she's about to ruin that memory. One man woke to golden strands dangling over his face, moving gently like they were breathing. He looked up. No one there. Just more hair spilling from the ceiling vent. At the riverbank, investigators found braids of hair like ropes leading into the water, as if dragging something down. The song hasn't stopped. This is part 3 of When Rapunzel Turns Horror, the final chapter where the braid ends and the nightmare tightens. By spring, the disappearances spread, and every victim's home carried the same mark, a single long hair draped over the doorknob, even if they lived alone. Authorities tried to block the old tower, but each morning the barricades were shredded, as if something dragged them away. Nothing was stolen, except people with long hair. They now called her Rapunzel the Collector. Survivors claimed they saw strands crawling across the floor, pulling themselves like pale fingers. Before I tell you what the final search team uncovered, hit subscribe if you'd cut your hair to survive, and like if your best friend wouldn't make it. One officer said he found a massive tangle of golden ropes, pulsing like a heartbeat. From inside the knot, someone whispered, "Let down your hair." When they cut open the center, they found combs, ribbons, and locks, and 2 glowing eyes staring back before the hair snapped shut around them. Rapunzel was never contained.